Your Majesty, our constitutions and Rukun Negara have been severely mauled to the extent that it's killing the livelihood of the people that have been enjoying a comfortable living in a civilized country of ours. The current major issues are political, economic and health crisis affecting the whole country and its people. The PN government has failed in governing the country due to negligence and incompetence in resolving the disclosing universal problems. Prolonged pandemic issue has become serious and scary when efforts and approaches taken have come to a dead end, so much that public health has reached to a point of uncertainty. PN is still adamant to resolve this COVID-19 pandemic issue inclusively, that is, opening opportunities to various outside of government to collaborate by using their respective expert resources and experience. Government, it seems, is not transparent in various matters such as sharing of data and information, especially relating to daily vaccination statistics and healthcare asset requirements. This matter obviously contributed to the incompetency of implementation and enforcement functions at various levels. Politicking tradition and culture have been tainted with misdemeanor of the PN government leadership to the extent of losing its focus in resolving major Rakyat's problem. The latest being the lobbying of some opposition MPs to support the current government party by offering millions of ringgit and posts in the cabinet. If this is true, then it is really tragedy whereby the integrity of democracy practiced in this country all this while is now being tainted. And this will go down in history that will be witnessed by the whole Malaysians and the world as a dirty money political culture which is against religion and values of universal mankind. Decision to postpone the reconvene of Parliament sitting has also sparked controversial political polemic. More so, there is no rational and significant basis as a justification. We take it that Prime Minister Tan Sri Mahyudin Yassin is buying time and create technical discretion to enable him to garner as much as possible majority support for MPs. By September 6, 2021, rights of the members of Parliament will be void. Your Majesty, Rakyat is saddled with phenomena of health, economic and social uncertainties. These three issues are intertwined and left a significant impact on majority of the less fortunate people to go on with their daily affairs. Today, there is no clear indication that efforts that taken PN government could balance the importance of the three basic requirements. In fact, given the current uncertain political scenario, it is feared that political turmoil would drag the country's leader and its people to humanity crisis that would be difficult to control its stability. The suffering of the people leading towards poverty and the pandemic have given rise to their anger, hatred and distrust towards the leadership of the country. The people are well aware that their hardship is related to the political polemic of the country's leadership that has left a mark on the image of the institution of constitutional rulers and parliamentary democracy. It is worrying that this will rise to a more aggressive reaction of the people, thus difficulty in controlling it. Of late, disrespectful behavior of Prime Minister and PN leaders towards the Rukun Negara, the pillars of the state, is becoming obvious. The sovereignty of Rukun Negara has been the principles and culture to the state of Malaysian system. Misconduct towards the command of the Yang di-Pertuan Agong is manifestation of embarrassing the institution of Malay rulers, thus punishing parliamentary democracy. Therefore, today, we, the Alliance of NGOs, once again humbly call upon Your Majesty to use His Majesty's power and discretion of the following matters. We have three, yeah? Number one, urging the direct Prime Minister Tan Sri Mahyudin Yassin to immediately provide evidence that he has the majority support of the members of Parliament, thus validifying that he is the rightful Prime Minister. Number two, command Tan Sri Mahyudin Yassin and his cabinet to reconvene the Parliament sitting beginning 13th of August, which is this coming Friday, 2021. This will rectify sovereignty of the laws and the spirit of the parliamentary democracy without interference from bad political influence that wishes to stay in power for personal gain. Number three, assertive action to be taken under the power enshrined in the Constitution on Tan Sri Mahyudin Yassin and PN government by calling for their resignation should the evidence indicate that they do not have majority support. I repeat, they do not have majority support, and hereby a best decision must be made to replace the PN government that failed in administering the country. Your Majesty, we from the Alliance of NGO representing the people are sincerely hopeful and once again humbly seek Your Majesty understanding of the people's aspiration in giving our request due consideration as presented to Your Majesty. And should this humble request could not be given due to consideration that permit us, Your Majesty, to hold a peaceful protest on the 4th of August.
14th.
Sorry, on the 14th of August, which is this coming Saturday. May Allah shower His blessing on them, on Your Majesty. Amin ya Rabbal Alamin.
Okay.
Thank you.
Terima kasih semua.
Terima kasih.